It's October, and for marching bands competing in the MCBA, that means one thing: qualifying rounds. Bands have used the last few contests to improve their shows. Now they're marching to find out where they'll be placed for the prelim round. Bands hosting a contest will have to perform in a second competition to get a score that counts to get into state finals. 13 takes the field with Kent City.
To be in the Kent City High School Marching Band,
left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Band director Jonathan Schnicke will tell you, you have to get creative.
So our show this year is called the Veilmark Grand.
A creative show for this small but mighty group with a unique structure. You'll notice this band doesn't have an on-field battery or marching drum line, all to help blend the group's sound better on the field.
So we made the choice in about 2020 to do something a little bit different, and we decided to do a full, what they call the pit.
That includes marimbas, timpani drums, and more, creating a unique sound and texture on the field.
I think it created more of a full production versus having just little elements throughout.
A full production these talented students are now working to put on the field.
I'm just hoping that we can become the best that we've ever been and create the show to be as best as it can.
We learn it really slow, and then we start picking up the pace, and that gets to the final product where you're moving at how many clicks per minute, and you're kind of like running across the field and you're holding all these notes.
All of this to compete in Flight 5 of the MCBA, and of course to prepare for the qualifying round they'll host Saturday. The round is actually held at Cedar Springs High School because of stadium capacity rules with the MCBA. Schools are chosen to host a competition based on who can keep shows running smoothly, everything from size of the stadium and parking lots to road access, not to mention practice space must fit strict guidelines. And we can't forget availability of police units who help buses and band semi-trailers move through town safely.
So in order to follow the parameters and still keep that weekend, we needed to partner with a school that had availability. Cedar Springs is right up the road from us, and so our superintendents talked and worked it out that we could be there, and it's going to be great.
From taking a different path to making sure your musicians shine, to hosting at a different school to make sure everyone's show goes off without a hitch.
In class, we're going to probably get pregame going again.
Kent City is focusing on what makes marching band season great: the camaraderie and creativity, not just of their bandmates, but also communities across our state.
This week's qualifying round is at Cedar Springs High School, but hosted by Kent City. Gates open in Cedar Springs at 5 p.m. The first band, Mount Pleasant, takes the field at 6:15. And as we head into the qualifying round, here's a look at where our West Michigan bands sit so far. Grant, Kent City, and Newaygo are on top in Flight 5, scoring well in music and general effect. Flight 4's top three includes Stevensville, Lakeshore, down in southwest Michigan, playing well at second, followed by Spring Lake. Reith's Puffer and DeWitt on the east side, fighting for the top spot in Flight 3. In Flight 2, Jenison, Grand Ledge, and Byron Center are on top. And in Flight 1, the top three West Michigan bands are Rockford, Granville, and Hudsonville, but when you add in the bands from the east side, Plymouth, Canton, and Lake Orion are at the top two overall. That's followed by Rockford, Granville, Grand Blanc, and Hudsonville in sixth. West Michigan bands will take their best score from the qualifying rounds into the prelims, where they'll face bands from the east side of the state. The top 10 in each flight will make it into state finals at Ford Field November 1st.